Hi, welcome to RCKicks. On today's show, well, we're checking out a brand new re-release, the Cobra Sport. Not from Mardave, but from Stack RC. Stack RC have taken ownership of the Cobra and they've decided to bring it back, which was fantastic to see. And they kicked off with this one, the Cobra Sport. Now, there's been a few Cobras over the years. This one came out in 93, 94-ish from what I could find out. Then there was the Cobra TQ. That was a slightly more advanced version of it. Came with turnbuckles and a slipper included. Then there was the Cobra Competition. Couldn't find out what was different. If you know, comment below. Then there was the Cobra SE Special Edition in 2007. Then they did the Cobra Evo in 2021. That was by Mardave, and that was more of an updated version of the Cobra. And I had chassis 001 on the show, and I still own it to this day. If you want to watch that video, I'll put a link up here. Go check it out. Also, I'll put it at the end of the video, and you can see what the last incarnation of the Cobra was. But this is a basic replica of the original Sport, which was the entry-level one. Now, why are these so well regarded from back in the day? Well, they were reasonably priced, so there was a lot of people that couldn't get into race buggies just because they were so expensive. So this came out and the price point of this was really low so that people could get into racing but also have a bit of performance and actually stand a chance, whereas a lot of people would start off with like their Tamiya, for instance, and then you just look at upgrading to some of the cars that we saw now, and they're just so expensive back then. So that's where this fitted in really well, and like I said, you got performance as well as low cost. So in this episode, the plan is we're going to unbox it and take a look at this. Now, I haven't even opened this. This is number 39. Right, I think that pretty much covers everything. So let's unbox it and take a look at what you can get. Right, let's open it up and take a look. And I haven't looked at it. I haven't cheated. It's still sealed. So there we go. Has that done it? Yeah. Right, so what do you actually get? You get a letter. What I'll do is I'll scan this and I'll put it up here and you can read it, or I'll put it at the end of the video and you can read it. And also we get some decals. Then this actually comes with wheels and tires as well. Oh. And then the tires. And I am tempted to take this one grass racing over 2026. Maybe this is the car that I should do that with, as I think this is exactly what this was designed for, and I wouldn't be too stressed about scratching this one up, and I can always get another one from them to put on the shelf later on. Let's open these up and take a look. Sniff test. 1990s goodness. right, we got the body. There's no actual windows. That's a bit weird. So I guess you can do the windows however you want. That could be quite cool. Oh, no, I can just about make them out. Just about. As we get closer to Christmas and the channel is ticking over the 50,000 subscriber mark, I thought now would be a good time to do another totally free raffle. So I'm going to raffle one of these. Why? I think it's pretty cool. It's vintage. It's very British. Also, it's kind of cool that I can buy one kit for myself and then I'll buy another one from Stack RC. As the more people that buy kits from them, the more likely we're going to see a TQ version. And if they sell enough units, it means it's going to make enough money for them to keep going. And anything I can do to encourage that, the better. Now, there is one caveat to this, and that is if you're not in the UK, you can enter from anywhere else. But import and taxes, well, you're going to have to cover any import taxes if you're outside the UK. Also, as for shipping, if it's in the UK, I'll pay the £20 shipping to anywhere in the UK. If you're outside the UK, I'll put £20 towards it, but you're going to have to pay the rest. My plan is that what I'll do is I'll send you the amount and then you can buy it from Stack RC directly, and then you'll be able to work out the price difference. If you prefer to have something else, then obviously I'll give you the money equivalent to this, and then you can put that towards whatever you want if you don't really want to get a Cobra Sport. But it's just as a massive thank you. This is coming straight out of my pocket. I'm not making any money on this. There's no kind of sponsorship or anything. It's just something I thought I can do, as I've got a couple of other big raffles coming, and I'll use some of the profit from that to pay for this. I don't think you're going to see that on camera, maybe. So, so you could extend them if you want to do something a bit bigger window style. The one on the front, no, can't see that one at all. And then the one on this side, yeah. So the actual definition of this body isn't the greatest. That line's okay. So cutting that side, this is a little bit faint. I think there's a few aftermarket bodies you can get, so maybe you could pick up another one that's maybe got a bit more detail. But I kind of think you could extend the windows and do something a bit different yourself if you wanted to, but it kind of is what it is. The thickness of it's fine. Don't really have an issue with that. Right, then we've got the rear wing and a couple of little bits of Velcro. And then what's that? Oh, the aerial. Oh, you get an antenna top as well. Oh, I'm dropping bags all over the floor. Then we have one bag with basically a ton of parts in it. So it's basically all your plastic parts in one bag. So it's that tower, your arms. I'll cut away to a few shots of what's in the bag just to make it easier versus me just getting things out one bit at a time. But having a bag like that makes my job a little bit easier, as I don't have to make sure they all go back in separate bags. What else do we get? Spur gear, internal shaft, out drives, ball diff, bearings. This kit, as far as I know, only comes with internal bearings, doesn't come with external bearings. So you probably want to get some of those at the same time. I'm pretty sure, I'm kind of hoping that I've already got bearings that are going to fit, because I'd like to fully bore race this. Then we got a load of hardware. Now obviously this kit is not mass produced. This is basically a fan bringing them back out again, so obviously you can't expect it to be put together, as in packaged together, like a mass produced kit from the likes of Tamiya, for instance. But this all looks fine, if I'm honest. Then we get the shocks, springs, collars, and then we get the dog bones and a few other pivot pins, that kind of stuff. Then one thing that I really liked, and I've seen this before, is what he did with the chassis. I think this is a really good thing to do. And obviously they're numbered, and it's done really well. Oh, and you get a neon aerial from the 80s. So well done, Oliver, for bringing these back. I'm really happy, and hopefully it's a big success for you, as I think a lot of people at the price point that you can get these definitely, hopefully, will give it a go. So there you go, just a quick look at the Stack RC Cobra Sport that's just been released. What's my first impressions of it? Pretty much exactly what I expected. Now, if you're thinking it's going to be like a Kyosho re-release, like some of these, you're going to be a bit disappointed, especially when you think how much these are, when you look at what you're going to be paying for this. Now, the price point of this at £220, including shipping in the UK, is pretty much bob on what it used to cost when this was released back in the day, if you take into account inflation. Now, that is pretty impressive in today's society and cost of living crisis that we're currently in. So I take my hat off to them to actually try and keep to that price point, as it is a lot of buggy for the money. So in the next episode, the plan is we're going to do a full detailed build of it and bring it to life. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.